file criminal cases, and a whole lot more could be called into question now. This months after an FBI whistleblower accused the FBI crime lab of shoddy and sloppy work. As CBS's Jim Stewart reports, the whistleblower now has the rest of the FBI singing his tune, and that's just for starters.
There are so many file cabinets now with Frederic Whitehurst's name on them at FBI headquarters, they fill an entire office suite. And there are so many case files to be reviewed because of Frederic Whitehurst that 30 FBI agents and clerks are assigned the task for the next 12 months. Whitehurst, you may remember, was the FBI chemist who blew the whistle on shoddy work at the Bureau's famed crime lab. And after 8 years of investigations and denials, the Bureau finally agreed he'd been right all along. But that made him a very unpopular man here at the Bureau, so much so that the FBI agreed to pay Whitehurst $1.6 million just to shut up and go away. And they agreed to one more thing, to let him see the files from 10,000 criminal cases, some of which Whitehurst believes may have been botched by the crime lab. And that's a decision, it's now clear, it's going to come back and haunt the FBI. Because the first files have just arrived and Whitehurst is already sniffing out inaccuracies.
Some of the changes are very slight, the grammatical changes, but in reality you change a word and it can affect a life, you know?
With help from another former lab worker, Whitehurst is now cataloging the files and offering his opinions on mistakes made in cases ranging from the World Trade Center bombing to Oklahoma City and hundreds of local murders in between. Defense attorneys are clamoring at the door to see if their clients are in the files.
We're swamped. I mean, the internet's going, the phone's ringing. They want to know how to do this. They want to know, can you help me with this, that, or the other? I'm making referrals all over the place.
And the best part, he points out, is that the FBI is footing the bill.
Fred Whitehurst has been blessed with a paycheck for the next, till he's dead, because of the settlement with the government. And I'm going to put it to use right here. The government's going to pay for this operation to go on. And that's what they're doing.
And for that, Fred Whitehurst is fond of saying, the FBI has only itself to thank. Jim Stewart, CBS News, Washington.
10 years after the bombing